Hey everyone, day 5 of the 7-day video challenge, and I just wanted to talk a little bit more about what I mentioned yesterday. It's been something that's on my mind, and it has to do with the change in corporate culture over even my short life so far. I started work in 2001, and during that time, a lot of the people that worked with me, I was in technology at the time. A lot of people that worked with me had started the organization, fresh out of school, whether it was, high school or college, and they'd worked their way through the organization. There was an expectation for each of them that they would also retire with the organization. So I grew up around, I started my career around folks who had a long-term sort of mindset. And the good things of that was that there was a sense of kinship with the people that you worked with. There was a sense of family, and even whether it wasn't the corporate itself, there was a sense that the people that you worked with were a family and would take care of each other. Around 2004, 2005, we started to see a big shift happening with corporate culture, and we started to see kind of devaluing of employees, in my opinion. And at the time, we started to see people bringing in consultants that were doing the job that the employees were doing for, literally twice the cost. And we started to see the hiring and firing cycles again. So you start to see layoffs happening in December and January, the worst times to be laid off. And then you start to see people getting hired again, next year. And it was a question of like, this doesn't make any sense. Strategic changes every year. There would be a new strategic plan, and something that we were working on and had a whole bunch of staff assigned to in year 1 would be completely wrapped up in year 2, and then it would be restarted again in year 3. These kind of things are all, I think, symptoms of short-term thinking. And this is what happens when you have managers who join the organization, stick around and try to get some accolades in a couple of years and then move on. I think we really need to change work culture as a whole to get back to building something great. I just saw something on Twitter, and it was talking about the food industry. So this is not just one industry alone. And the Twitter thread basically asked the question of, why are startup founders these days so focused on an exit? It seems like everyone's building for the exit. It seems like everyone's building to try and get some cash and then, move on. What happened to people trying to build something for the long term, to leave a legacy for their kids, or to, build something that really mattered? I think we need to get back to that. And hopefully with the recession, some of the free money is going to go away. The people that are going to be left building are the ones who really want to build, who have a vision, who have a burning sort of passion to solve a problem. So I think that's going to be a good thing. And I hope more founders will be building for the long term, and building a community, and building a family, not just a group of people trying to make some money and move on. So join me, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.